What's up, everybody? Welcome to Normeville.
Well, we call you normies.
So in this episode, I want to talk about the WNBA. Now, I don't know what the rules are for women in the WNBA because, of course, it's the women's basketball league, right? But I don't know what the rules are for things like, sicknesses, maternity leave, or childbearing, things of that nature, certain situations. I don't know what the rules are in the WNBA, but it would seem as if this particular player has had some problems post and pre childbirth, if you ask me. Now, while they can have private jets for people that are allegedly being mistreated and abused or things like that, be mistreated in the media or in public, somebody like this particular player right here, well, there's certain rules that they can't get that should be applicable to them that are applicable in every other, every other corporation in America, but not in the WNBA apparently. But let's check it out because there's some foul stuff going on with this particular player and her situation. So let me just get right into it. From Yahoo Sports, Skylar Diggins-Smith addresses maternity leave from Mercury. Quote, "Now I can't possibly be the villain anymore." Well, you might be.
Enemy spotted.
Let's get into this article and read what the problem is with Skylar Diggins, what she's addressing, because she is being disrespected by the Phoenix Mercury, in my opinion. But
you think you can do this shit? Jay! You think you can do this to me?
let's read the details. With lingering questions surrounding her status for the 2023 season, Phoenix Mercury star Skylar Diggins-Smith addressed her absence from the team via X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter. She was seen practicing with Mercury legend Bridget Pettis in June, but hasn't been able to train with the team, according to her comments. The four-time All-Star started this season on maternity leave with her second child, as has been away from the Mercury since. She celebrated her 33rd birthday Wednesday, leading a fan to note that the Phoenix didn't publicly recognize her. Quote, as you can see in the tweet right here, "They're not gonna acknowledge me this year, and it's okay, guys. We're not affiliated unless the checks per management. I can't even use the practice facility or any other resources, but I still love the X Factor." And this was in response to this person right here, Ebro or Erebro, whatever, Erebo. "How disgraceful is it that the Phoenix Mercury handle couldn't even pretend to wish Skylar Diggins Ford, was her handle, a happy birthday? Such an irresponsible action that could have been avoided." Well, there's a reason why I presume that she is being disrespected. Well, two reasons. And I'm just speculating, this on an assumption. Okay? But Skylar Diggins is married to a one Daniel Smith. She has also been a part of the Tulsa Shock, the Dallas Wings, and currently the Phoenix Mercury as of February 12, 2020. She has two children with this man, Daniel Smith. Been married since 2017. I believe he is a NFL player, maybe currently or in the past. It seems to me that in the WNBA, because I've seen and read stories of women that aren't part of the rainbow that had a problem in the WNBA versus the other women in the WNBA, which is more the majority that are part of the rainbow. Okay, if you ask me, again, I'm just assuming or speculating. This could be true or not. You can leave your assumptions and comments down in the comments section. But I believe that is one of the issues here. But I'm going to get to why that is a problem. Let's read some more. When Diggins-Smith mentioned of exclusion from the Mercury practice facilities raised questions, she elaborated she also doesn't have access to, quote, any massage therapists, chiropractors, chefs, strength and conditioning, nutritionists, accessibility, etc. That every other player has access to. Now I wonder why is that. We're going to read that in a paragraph down here at the bottom. But so she's on maternity leave. She's still part of the team, right? I don't know if she's getting paid or not. I assume she's on leave for maternity. She's probably still getting paid a small salary, right? And she can't use any of this stuff. She's still a player, right? She still got to rehabilitate herself and recondition herself to get back when she's done with all the baby stuff, right? Why? Huh? She has been training consistently after welcoming her daughter without the team's benefits, according to her comments. Hot quote. However, I'm still down 48 pounds on my own, and I'm feeling great, she wrote. As you can see the tweet down here, Matt Yielding the Truck, whatever the heck his name is. Sorry if I butchered it. Skylar Diggins-Smith says she can't use the Mercury practice facility, ! Question mark, ! I would be puzzled myself as well. So you're part of the team, you're one of their star players, and you're on maternity leave, and you can't use any of the facilities. Now I understand that, okay, well, because you're on maternity leave, this is still a personal matter, so you can't maybe use some of the team perks in order to get yourself back on track. But I mean, you understand what I'm saying? I mean, this is a special case now. You're a female. You're in WNBA, so these things take place. The executives and people in the WNBA now plan properly for this. And I say that because this paragraph right here, the league's maternity leave policy under the current collective bargaining agreement, CBA, only requires guaranteed salary and medical benefits until the end of a player's contract or 3 months after the birth of the baby, leaving bonuses and non-salary perks to the discretion of the teams. Now, shout out to Black and White Sports. They also brought this up, and he made a good point. It's a discretion of the team. So even it's not a discretion of the team. So even though it's not in stone, okay, you don't have to have it, but if the team allows it, then they can give it to you, no problem. So why is she not able to use this stuff, Phoenix Mercury? But you can pay for Brittany Griner to get on a private jet to go from state to state or whatever venue to play these games because she doesn't want to get tracked down by some guy to ask her questions about a pretty relevant issue still. But she can't use the practice facility. She can't get strength and conditioning to get back on her feet because she just had a baby. She needs to get reconditioned, her body and those kind of things, right? She can't get massage therapists, something to help benefit her, to help get her body back together to play for you. And then, it's not the NBA where, we just get injured or whatever. We just, we need some doctors and blah, blah. I mean, this stuff because we're always playing. And so for context, this is a female sport. It's different. They need to account for all these things, I would assume. But apparently under the current CBA, which I have to admit, the players probably agreed to this because I think they do have input, just like any other league. Y'all agreed to this. Why? This does not benefit you at all. But I'm going on too much. Let's read some more. Skylar Diggins becomes an unrestricted free agent at the end of the season. I want to highlight that one more as well. Diggins becomes a unrestricted free agent after the season, so they might be cutting back on her usage or her perks because they might be trying to get her out of there too. That's possible. Last season, she averaged 19.7 points in 30 games until she missed the final 4 matchups of the regular season due to personal reasons. She announced her pregnancy after the season ended. I assume she missed those last games at the end of the regular season because she was probably pregnant. She found out and she was trying to keep her body intact. She didn't want to lose it early. So she stayed out for the rest of the season to protect her body. I can understand that if that's the case. A few months later, the Mercury's then general manager, Jim Pittman, told reporters he expected to have her back for the 2023 season because she was under contract, but she's on maternity leave, right? This doesn't make any sense. Diggins-Smith alluded to a shift in treatment after her pregnancy prevented her from playing. We got to highlight that too. Diggins-Smith alluded to the shift in treatment after her pregnancy prevented her from playing. As you see in the tweet right here. It was all good when I was leaving for personal time, but when I'm leaving because I was having complications, I'm scared of risking my child while leading the league in minutes. Because she's pregnant, quote unquote, in parentheses, trade her. Well, now it seems like you have become an enemy of the team.
Enemy spotted.
Because it's cool when you got personal reasons, right? It's cool when it's no regular stuff, but now that you're pregnant, now that you're having a kid, all of a sudden it's a problem somehow, right? But again, we can cater to other people that just got a Russian gulag for their own, that stuck their own foot in their mouth, right? That because they have their own self-inflicted wound of being in Russia and getting caught up with some contraband and paraphernalia, and they get special treatment. But somebody that's already here that's having a natural birth, a quote-unquote woman, right, or identifies as a woman, they're having a baby, and they can't get the treatment that they need or the support they need from their own team, their employer, the Phoenix Mercury. I'm just saying, don't smell like roses. Smell like something else that comes out of your fourth point of contact. I don't know. 2-time sixth player of the year, Darcia Hamby, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, sorry, was traded from the Las Vegas Aces to Los Angeles Sparks this offseason. Later, saying her longtime team discriminated against her for being pregnant with her second child at the time.
Enemy spotted.
In May, Aces head coach Becky Hammond was suspended 2 games for comments on Hamby's pregnancy. I gotta look that up because I don't know what she actually said, but her being suspended 2 games, it sounded like it was probably derogatory. Thursday, Diggins-Smith shared a post in which noted that legal protections pregnant women have as employees, something Hamby advocated for in her return to play less than 3 months after giving birth. After commenting on her relationship or lack thereof with the Mercury, Diggins-Smith said she's fine with being kept away. Quote, "Now I can't possibly be a villain anymore," she wrote.
Enemy spotted.
Can't possibly be an enemy no more, right? Her lack of access to the team facilities and staff is reportedly not connected to her maternity leave. Sure, it's not. And due to her personal relationship with the organization, according to Arizona sports reporter Sarah Kelsey. Late in the 2022 season, video emerged showing Diggins-Smith and a teammate, Deanna I can't pronounce any of these names, I'm sorry, in a heated face-to-face exchange during a timeout huddle. A month before that incident, Diggins tweeted a clown emoji in response to comments from the head coach, Vanessa Nygaard, which is now currently unemployed. The Mercury faced continued struggles in the Diggins-Smith absence. The team fired Nygaard in June after a 2-10 start and currently holds a 6-19 record, which I guess Brittany Griner doesn't have anything to do with that. Diggins-Smith told Arizona in May she's taking her time with her journey toward returning from pregnancy. Based on her recent comments, that process will continue to take place away from the Mercury. So at the end here, we see that Skylar has had some issues with the team, so that could be a contributing factor. However, at face value, in the case of her pregnancy specifically, it seems like she's getting a bit of mistreatment or exclusion, in my opinion. I don't know why that is. It could be because of the problems that we just stated here. I don't know. In any case, she's pregnant, she works for you, and there's other players in the WNBA that have also expressed their displeasure at how they were treated during their pregnancy or post-pregnancy. I think that's the issue that needs to be brought up with the WNBA, and not the people trying to play your sport, but the players that you have in there currently being treated as identifying women, if you know what I mean. So just a thought, WNBA might want to look into that instead of trying to get more pay for a lame league and trying to cater to Russian criminals. Just saying. Thank you for attending another episode of Normieville. You know me, I'm just a normie here to bring you the latest and greatest in sports news, entertainment, and politics. Let me know what you think about this problem or issue down in the comment section. And please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell on your way out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.